Hello everyone, it's our last day of Focus VBS. Can you believe it? I'm so sad, but I have been having so much fun with you this week, and we are ready for our last night. We have so many fun things planned for you tonight, and I'm really excited to see how all of the things that we've learned about this week help you grow in your relationship with God. So the first night we talked about that we can focus on what we can see by looking at all the amazing world and creation that God has given us, and especially people. We can see who God is and know more about Him by learning about His creation. And then the next night we talked about how we can pray to God anytime, anywhere, and about anything. And we talked about how amazing that is, that we have a God who created the whole universe. He created everything, and yet He loves us so much that He cares about us and wants us to talk to Him. We can do all of these things to focus on God and discover more about Him. And the best part is that we can choose to do them every single day, even when we don't have VBS going on. It doesn't just have to be about what we do here tonight or this week. We can make a habit of doing things differently and living our life where we focus on God no matter what is going on around us. Today we have one more awesome way that we can focus on God, and that is all about how we live every single day. But first we have an awesome game to play. This one is called Guess 'Em All. And the way that we're going to play is we're going to show you 30 images on the screen in 30 seconds. Now, we need you to pull out a piece of paper and a pencil, and you're going to have 30 seconds to watch all of these images as they flash across your screen. Then we're going to give you 60 seconds to remember as many images as you can and write them down as quickly as you can. After that 60 seconds is over, we'll give you the answers and see how many images you can remember. Now, you can work together as a family and remember as many as you can. On your mark, get set, go! Alright, you've got 60 seconds to write down as many answers as you can. We're gonna show the items on the screen, and I want you to count how many you got correct. That was so much fun, and I'm really excited to see how many each of you got right. Okay, everyone get up on your feet because it's time to focus on God and to worship Him. Don't forget, you can use your glow wands to help worship tonight. I hope you have a great time.
This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my focus. I fix my eyes on you.
I've got joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Joy down in my soul to stay, and nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul. I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Oh, I've got joy. Come sunshine or rain, when things don't go my way, still my joy can stay. 'Cause you give me blessings nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul, I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Ooh, I've got joy. You fill my heart with hope. You're everywhere I go. So even if I'm feeling low, I still got this one thing, this I know. I've got joy down in my soul, I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Joy down in my soul to stay, and nothing's gonna take it away. Joy down in my soul, I'm gonna let this feeling take control. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. 'Cause I've got joy. Oh, I've got joy. Every new sunrise gonna fix my eyes on the one who never fails. I'm gonna make some noise 'cause you give me joy, and it's never ever going away. Every new sunrise gonna fix my eyes on the one who never fails. I'm gonna make some noise 'cause you give me joy, and it's never ever going away. Whoa, 'cause I've got joy. Ooh, I've got joy, yeah. 'Cause I've got joy. Whatever comes my way, I'll be okay. Oh, I've got joy.
I love those songs. We're ready for our prayer time. We're gonna pray and ask God to help us to live for Him. Are you ready? God, thank you so much for showing us the very best example of love. Thank you for sending Jesus to be our Savior. Thank you for being patient and kind with us, and for never giving up on us. Please show us how we can live for you by loving others. Help us to focus on your amazing love, and then give us the courage to put that love in action. We love you, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys, we're gonna check back in with our friends from Closer Look.
Here I come! Hey guys, it's me, Kyle. I didn't know if you'd recognize me without the lights on and with the flashlight, but today we are playing flashlight tag in the lab, which means I might have to...
Kyle!
Be right back.
Where are you? Hi, guys. Have any of you seen Kyle? I'm trying to catch him.
You're never gonna catch me!
I heard you! I heard you! Oh, wrong way. Oh. No. Kyle! Kyle!
Thanks for that. Man, it is crazy back there. Everything is so dark. You can't see anything. It's like a maze in the lab. You're tripping over things. You're running into things.
I'm fine.
I better go check on her. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, where was I? I was talking about lights, flashlight tag. What else?
Gotcha.
Ow!
Kyle! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Wilson just got me.
I'm the king.
Okay, King. Hey, do you mind putting the spotlight on me real quick? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Light illuminates everything that we see, and even some things that we can't. So today on A Closer Look, we're talking about just that. Stay tuned. Samantha? Samantha? When we think about light, we usually think about lamps or the sun, but there's so many different ways to use light, like,
Kyle, I am.
Hey, no spoilers, please.
Kyle, I am your friend.
light isn't just something out of bulbs or from the sun. Light is also lasers!
But what good do lasers even do?
Well, they look cool.
But looking cool isn't a reason to be talking about it on this show. I mean, this is science that we're dealing with here, people. What's the practical application?
First, the fact that you care about the content of this show means the world to me, so thank you. And second, lasers can be used in so many different ways. It can help shape people's eyes so they can see better.
Oh, like LASIK. Yeah, you know, my dad had that done before he couldn't even read a stop sign, but now he can read the newspaper over my mom's shoulder when they're in separate rooms.
Wow, exactly. And there's also LiDAR.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, it's basically a radar that uses lasers. So we use light to scan entire areas to take an incredibly detailed photograph that we normally couldn't see with the naked eye. Check it out. Look, an entire ancient city covered by trees for hundreds of years, and we discovered it using LiDAR. See, the city couldn't be seen because the trees had covered it up, but we found it with light using LiDAR.
Plus, they sound super cool.
Yeah, they do. Also, because high-powered lasers are accurate over long distances, we can measure things like elevation very
Houston, we have a problem.
very accurately. But that's some of the small picture stuff about light. But what about the big picture stuff? Like about supporting life on our planet? Well, we're gonna talk about all of that right after this. I will, yeah.
Well, hello there. Who are you looking at? You looking at me? Huh? You looking at me? Are we rolling? Oh, hello. I'm Kellen, and we've been having a lot of fun taking a closer look at the world around us. So I have a mirror here, but it's not just any mirror. It's a two-way mirror. The way it works is that one person can see through it from the side where it's darker, and the person on the other side sees a reflection of themselves when the light is on them. So here's me, but when I stand behind it and change the lighting, can you see me now? Cool, right? I'm seeing a reflection of myself, but if we change the lights again, I see you. Cool, right? Alrighty, well, we'll come back to that later. So our story today actually comes from two different books of the Bible. Now, they're both pretty famous passages. The first is from the book of Matthew, where the Pharisees are asking a question of Jesus. First, let me explain who the Pharisees were. They were a group of religious leaders who tried to honor God by following a bunch of religious rules. The problem was, they focused so much on following the rules that they didn't love God or other people very well. They also didn't like how Jesus claimed to be the Son of God, and they didn't like how everyone seemed to be following after him. When one of the Pharisees asked his question, he was really trying to put Jesus to the test and see if Jesus might say something that would get him in trouble. So he asked Jesus this question: which is the greatest commandment in the law? Now, the law he was referring to was the law in the Old Testament that had lots of rules. Lots of rules for all kinds of things like what kind of work you could do on certain days of the week, or making sure you covered your water wells, or to not eat owls. Seriously, it's in there. Check it out. So Jesus answers them and says, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your mind. This is the first and most important commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Everything that is written in the law and the prophets is based on these two commandments. Jesus basically sums up the law with those 4 verses. There are more than 600 rules in the Old Testament, and Jesus says here what you need to do. Love God, love people. That's it. Crazy, right? But how do we love someone? I mean, what is love? The Apostle Paul had some things to say about love in the book of 1 Corinthians. Paul said, love is patient, love is kind. Love does not dishonor others. He also says that love does not look out for its own interests. Love is full of joy. It always protects. It never gives up. Love never fails. Now, that's a lot of beautiful words about love, but what does it look like in our everyday life? What does it look like for love to be patient? Okay, what if your little brother or sister has destroyed the Lego tower you built for the 3rd or 4th time? Showing them love might mean that you're patient and that you don't get angry at them. What does it look like for love to be kind? Well, maybe there's a new kid at school or at camp, and maybe they don't look or sound like you or any of your friends. It may not be easy, but to show that person love means to show kindness. Invite them to sit with you at lunch or play with you at recess, even if your other friends don't want to. What does it look like for love to never fail? That's a big one, right? To say that love never fails? Well, I don't think Paul was saying that love is always easy. It's not. And sometimes we might feel that love has failed when you try to show someone kindness or patience and they make fun of you or they ignore you. But I think maybe Paul is saying that we can't give up. And if we continue to show people love, it will change them and change us, even if we can't see it immediately. I think it's also good to remember that God is described as love, and what God did by sending us his son Jesus will never fail. Even when we mess up, God still loves us, and we can show that same love to others. Here, let me show you something. So we're back at this two-way mirror. Remember that it works because of light. When you light up one side of the mirror and lower the light on the other side, the person that has the light shining on them is able to be seen. So when I shine the light on myself, I can look in the mirror and see myself. Hey, Kellen. But when we turn the light down on ourselves and we turn the light up on the other side of the mirror, we turn the light on others. We turn the focus on other people and we can see who they are and what they need. When we take a closer look at others, we're able to see them as God sees them and live for God by loving them. Pretty incredible, right? So, as you go home and as you meet new friends in the next few weeks, remember that you can live for God by showing others God's love. And keep a lookout because there are so many things to learn about God when you take a closer look. I'll see you guys next time.
I don't know about you, but I want to live for God. I want to put my focus on him and then let my life show others how good he is. I want to show up and love the people that he's put all around me. After all, Jesus said that that's the most important thing that we can do. Here's the really great news. That's something that we can do every single day. Every day we can find ways to be patient and kind, to love others. We can look for chances to show the kind of love that God shows us, the kind of love that never ever fails. It can be pretty simple when you're on the lookout. Just stop and think to yourself, what would I want someone to do for me? And then go out and do it. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Think of others instead of just thinking about yourself. Put your focus on the things that God has done for you, and then you can live your life differently because of it. You can live for God by loving others. Here's something for you to think about and talk about back in your small group later. Our question for today is, how do you focus on others? I bet you've got some great ideas to share and that you will learn a lot from each other. Remember, if we're not careful, we start to think about the things that we need, and we start focusing on ourselves. But real love means that we put the focus on other people around us. Before we go, we're going to say our memory verse one more time. And I want you to scream it from the rooftops. I want to hear you all the way from my house. All right, are you ready? We're going to throw it up on the screen. Don't forget to post videos of you and your family saying the memory verse together. All right, here we go. Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started the journey of faith, and He is the one who completes the journey of faith. Hebrews 12:2. Now, it's time for us to take a closer look at everything that we've talked about today. So here's what you need to do. Take out your VBS kit, and we're going to start off with our craft tonight. So get your stuff for craft day 3 and get ready to have some fun.
Tonight we will be making love frames. You will need tissue paper, a glue stick, and your photo frame. I want you to think about, what have you learned about God this week at VBS? How can you love others this week? Can it be hard to love others? Yes, but loving others is important. We all need to be loved. Let's say today's bottom line together. You can live for God by loving others. Let's say it again. You can live for God by loving others. When you get done gluing your tissue paper onto your photo frame, place your photo frame someplace you can see it and remember your week at Focus VBS and how you can live for God by loving others. We also want you to send us a picture of yourself. You can upload it to our Facebook page because we want to send you a special photo to fill your frame with.
Welcome back. I hope you had a great time making your craft tonight. I can't wait to see pictures of them. Don't forget to post them on our Facebook page to get points for your team. Are you feeling hungry? I know I am, and I'm so ready for our snack tonight. It's going to remind us about loving others. So don't forget to grab your snack and meet us back here. You've got 30 seconds.
Cookies for our snack. These cookies will remind us that we can live for God by loving others. When someone asked Jesus what the greatest commandment is, what was his answer? Yes, to love God and love others. You can live for God by loving others. What if for the rest of the summer and for the coming school year, you decided to focus on this one thing? What if you chose to love in every situation, in every interaction, at every opportunity? What if love was your first response to people? I know your faith would grow and your willingness to love well could show others just how much God loves them too. Because you can live for God by loving others. Today we are going to enjoy heart cookies to help us to remember to love others. Enjoy!
don't forget to post the pictures of you munching on your snack. And moms and dads, don't forget to take pictures or video of you guys playing your game tonight. We're really excited. You've got 30 seconds to meet me back here, ready for our game time. On your mark, get set, go!
Today we are going to play a game called The Greatest Shot. In this game, you will split into 2 teams. You will take turns shooting the socks into your laundry basket. The other team will try to distract you from making them into the basket. The only rule is that the blockers can't touch anyone or the socks. Each team will have 60 seconds to get as many socks in the basket as they can. So go ahead and get set up. We are going to put up a 60-second timer for Team 1. Ready, set, go! Great job, Team 1. It's time to switch roles. Empty your socks out and get ready for Team 2. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Great job! You guys are really good at this game and should probably start playing basketball. In this game, you had to focus on what was most important, even with all the distractions. In real life, there are many things that can distract us from what is most important. But Jesus made it simple by telling us that the most important thing to focus on was loving God and loving others. You can live for God by loving others.
I have had the best week with you while we discovered all the different ways that we can focus on God. We may not be able to see God, but we can take a closer look and discover more and more about Him every single day. We can put our trust in what we can't see because of what we can't see. And every single day, we can learn to trust Him more and more. If we really want to follow God though, there's one thing that will always show us how much He has changed us on the inside. There's one way that we can make a difference in other people's lives, and show them the difference that He's made in our lives. People will know to follow God when we choose to show love. First, we have to focus on Him and remember all that He's done for us. And then we can love others as a response to Him and to how much He loves us. Jesus Himself said that after loving Him, there's nothing more important that we can do than show love to the people around us.
Do you ever wonder how we got this amazing world around us? It's all because of 4 little words. Let there be.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, light!
Light is the main source for life on our planet. Light is the sole source for food creation on our planet. For instance, we need light to grow our fruits and our vegetables. But have you ever wondered why? It's all because of a little process known as photosynthesis. Here's how it works. The sun shines on us, and the plants use that energy to turn carbon dioxide, which we cannot breathe, into oxygen.
And oxygen is what we breathe. So next time you take a deep breath, think a plant. Because plants are pretty important. Thanks, plants.
We need light to see, yes, but light comes in a spectrum that makes our world beautiful. For instance, if we didn't have this various spectra of light, our world might look like...
I don't like it.
Oh man, I got Neapolitan. How am I gonna know which one's the chocolate?
But because we do have different kinds of light, our world looks like...
Figured it out.
From clean solar energy to maintaining the Earth's temperature to letting us know when to go to sleep at night, light plays a huge role in our everyday life. Everything we do here at A Closer Look requires light. After all, we need light to take a closer look.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Did you leave any ice cream for me?
We left you a little strawberry.
A plant that gets the right amount of sunlight will thrive and grow.
I am so full of sun energy, I could not be more psyched.
But if the plant doesn't get the right amount of light,
What?
people can be the same way. Sometimes when a light isn't shining on someone, we can't see the details of them in their life. That's why we gotta do everything we can to light others up, shining a light on others and showing them love. Well, hey Wilson, can you fix that spotlight, please?
Got it.
This feels wonderful.
When I shine a light on Samantha, I can see how enthusiastic she is. And I can also see that she likes it when others are just as enthusiastic as her. I know that she gets excited about even my craziest idea. Way to bring the fun, Samantha!
Oh, hey, thanks, Kyle.
And when I shine a light on Wilson, I can see how smart he is and how he makes all of us smarter.
It's true.
And I won't let his grumpiness get in the way of telling me so.
Aw.
What are you doing to shine a light on your friends? How are you seeing them better? Well, guys, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us and for taking a closer look.
Oh, I wanna.
Yeah.
High five again. Ready? High five!
You're doing it!
Charlie!
I did not secure that, guys. I am so sorry.
Remember, you can live for God by loving others. You can make a habit of showing love to the people in your life and treating others the way that you want to be treated. To do that, you have to make choices every day to focus on others instead of just focusing on yourself. You have to be willing to put other people first and think about what they may need. I bet you've got some great ideas for our question today. How do you focus on others? I want you to drop a comment with your answers. You're also going to talk about them during your small group time. It's not always easy to take the spotlight off of ourselves and put it on someone else, but we can do it with God's help. I've had so much fun today. We have one more thing tonight before we close out. We are going to jump on our Zoom calls with our teams, and we're going to unpack all of the things that we've learned today. We've had so much fun this week, and I know that you're going to have a blast tonight on your Zoom calls as we wrap up our week together and talk about all of the things that we've learned and ways that we can put it into our practice every single day to show God's love to those around us and how we can focus more on Him. I hope you have a great night tonight, and don't forget to post all of your pictures from throughout the whole week on our Facebook page. We look forward to seeing you in your Zoom calls.